All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name's St. Kramer with Brandman Brandon down there, Brian the Grizzly over here. How you guys doing?
You know
Not
I'm
too
feeling
bad.
great. You
Man,
know.
I'm a little jealous of my boy Brian here.
Yeah.
But it's been a good week. The latter half was a vast improvement over the first half for me. It's finally
That's
feeling
good.
nice outside. I think I'll give it a couple more days, maybe like a week. Knowing Chicago, you never know. After if we keep this up for like another week and a half, I might break the shorts out of the old storage locker. So.
Oh no, man. I went full short as soon as I got off work. It was done.
I definitely wore shorts to work today. I was kind of testing it. And yeah. So I can't complain. Got outside today. Went for a run. Did some hit
It was
outside.
95.
Right?
Yeah, it was insane. I wish I could wear shorts at work, man. I'm dying. I mean, jeans.
Yeah, I see everyone. You with Drew. Hey everyone, what's up?
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm looking for something.
And then I saw Cineview say, so what? I already saw Across the Spider-Verse. Where I'm at, it's released a day early. So like a Thursday preview. My opinion on it. It is interesting, meh, or a mediocre, but not too bad. Okay. Said I'll make a review on it in a day or two. Also,
Well,
what do you think about my review on Little Mermaid? Yeah. I'm just gonna let you know, Cineview, first thing, I just saw it too. Okay. Not only do I disagree with you, I disagree with you with all my heart. It was
That's
interesting.
why I was like, I'm going to let Brian take the stage on this one.
Look, not only is this the best movie I've seen this year, it's not even close. It's literally like, and I've seen. If you look at my letterbox, I've seen what 30 movies in theater this year. About 30, 31. Is by far the best movie I've seen this year. It's probably going to be the best trilogy. The setup was great. The characters are great. And it's so good that I'm going to go see it again because I want to see all the things I missed because there's so many little details that you didn't see. Oh, it was so good. I just my kids were on the edge of their seat watching it. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. Like, and that it's over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like 220, 215, something like that.
So like when I talk about a 6 and 8 year old be on the edge of their seat for 2 hours, come on, man.
I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that because Into the Spider-Verse, because that came out at the very, very end of 2018, and I think it was like one of at least in my top 3 favorites of that year. I don't remember what like 1 and 2 would be, but it was definitely up there.
Black Panther came out that year too.
Yeah, the very beginning of the year. So that was definitely on there. Infinity War.
Yeah. Was
Probably
it Infinity War?
It was because it was several months after Black Panther.
No, was it Infinity War or was it?
Yeah. No, it was Infinity War because remember, Black Panther was in February of 2018, and then Infinity War was about 2.5 months later.
Okay.
But yeah, and then Into the Spider-Verse was at the very end of the year, and man, that was definitely one of my favorite comic book movies in general. I love what they did with the Spider-Man content. And when I heard they were making 2 sequels and there was going to be a 2-parter, I was even more excited. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with the premise that they set up. I'm jealous that you went, man. I'm excited to go tomorrow after work.
It was just, unbelievable, honestly.
That's great. Yeah. I'm so excited to hear that.
Yeah. I respect your opinion. We do too, man. We don't. If you don't like it, it's not. Or if you don't like something, or the opposite of whatever review, we don't sit there and crap on you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like it is what it is. I mean, we all have different takes on certain things sometimes. So, but it's subjective.
Well, having an opinion that's just what opinion is. And everyone should be free to have their own opinion. And you can argue about it, you can talk about it, but it's still opinion. No one's going to end up being 100% correct anyway. Just whatever. It is what it is. But I enjoyed everything about Into the Spider-Verse.
I've heard really good things from a lot of people so far. Like a lot of early excuse me, a lot of early views, and they're just like, wow, So I think right now it has like a 98% audience, something crazy. I mean, granted, it's only been out for just
like an
one
hour.
day, you know. So,
No, if you love comic books, guys, this is the movie for you. I gotta let you know. They do so much justice. They do the illustrations are unbelievable. Miles has grown up, and his friends have too, and it's really interesting. I really am happy that I was able to go see that.
yeah, I'm super excited tomorrow. I think I'm going to the Dolby Digital.
I saw Dolby Digital too.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. If you can't do 3D, I'm not a big fan of 3D, so but Dolby Digital I love.
But I can see 3D being really good with this movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm going in 3D.
Yeah, I just get nauseous, man, every single time. No matter what, even Avatar, because it's only in 3D. Like I was like, oh, is it over yet? Because I mean, especially at the end. Man, I'm looking for a movie to give away today.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think about Spider-Man: No Way Home?
Might as well do it. Why not? You know.
Right.
Hey, I got to say this though. Also, if you guys do like comic books again, Spider-Man 2099 is a very good run. And wow, I mean,
the new one that's out.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
Nice.
Dark Genesis. It's very dark. It's very dark, but I mean, he's dark. So
yeah, he's kind of a
Spider-Man slash what's it? Vampire slash.
Yeah.
But no, our theater reaction, I just gotta say I really loved it, and I think everyone should go see it. And I'm not surprised that we're talking about $120 million domestically this weekend. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Well, the first one has a ton of goodwill. It's got a ton of, everyone loved it, so.
Initially, I remember we going to the first one, and I was being in the theater with like 3 other people.
I don't think no one knew what it was.
No one knew what it was, but word, it found a new lease on life afterwards, and stuff like that. I mean, really helps.
Yeah. It winning an Academy Award. Yeah. You win an Academy Award.
It's getting 2 sequels, so obviously you did something right.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. It's like it's not Illumination and it's not Pixar, and it won Best Animation. So it's like, hold on,
they know what it was doing. Hey, I say, "What's up, Derpy man? How you doing?" So also, I talked to someone, saw the Flash earlier, said it's good. I can confirm. I'm not surprised that's good.
Yeah, me neither.
And I'm actually going to talk about some of the stuff we said about that whole thing with Ezra coming back. The director talked about that.
He did.
And then we got Cookie. What's up, Cookie?
Hey.
So I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I'm so excited for the new movie. I'm telling you, you're going to go in like it hits running right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you right there, and it's so good. They did a good job meshing all the characters. All the characters matter. They do a good job with a lot of them. Yes,
that's good. Is there a post-credit scene?
No,
I heard no. Oh, really? Okay, because I heard no. I'm like, there's no way. And okay, wow, damn, good to know. So
it's funny. So the lights came on, and everyone just sat there, and then one of the ushers heard him say, "There's no post-credit scene." And then everyone got up and got out real quick. It was so funny.
Like, why even bother turning on the lights?
Like, oh man. Is that Brandon? What's up, B? How you doing?
There he is. How's it going?
Said, watch Shazam 2. It sucked.
Yeah. You were giving us a little blow by blow on the page.
Yeah. It was okay. I didn't hate it.
I didn't necessarily.
It was okay.
I didn't like Zachary Levi. I don't think he did a good job.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, we've talked about like the lack of correlation between him and Asher Angel, and we've heard defenses for it. Like, oh, he's Shazam, you know, he feels more free and like he could let go of all his responsibilities. But that said, when Jack Dylan Grazer becomes Adam Brody, you could kind of say the same thing about them, but it still feels like Adam Brody
same
is
person.
It's Jack Dylan Grazer,
Yeah.
yeah. Or when Faith Herman turns into Megan Good, you buy that. You know, no one told Levi and Angel that they were acting in the same movie as the same character.
Mhm.
You know?
But do you blame them or do you blame the director?
Yeah.
I blame the director. He was the one who rolled with it.
All you had to do is say, "Hey, by the way, guys, you guys are actually the same character." Just letting you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was all right with it in the first movie, but you know, when Billy Batson was acting like a grown dude who has mouths to feed and works a 9 to 5,
Right.
and then you just have Zachary Levi just acting like a complete idiot, in addition to not even the same character, just acting like he was like he had ADHD or something like that.
Blame Helen Mirren.
Yeah, that was, Andy said blame Hera Mirren.
That's
It's her fault. It's obviously. And
What's
then
this?
interview. Yes, Brandon. I hate Shazam 2. It deserved to flop. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna
I
blame
was
Helen Mirren.
I was good with that happening, just because. God damn it! It was this is what happens when you have like the windows open all day. But
It is.
yeah, where was I? Yeah, it just Warner Brothers kept delaying it and messing with the release date, and after a while, you do that over and over again. Nobody's gonna care.
But that's just what it is. I think you mess with release dates and you delay it when you see it and realize it's bad, and you go for reshoots. You
Yeah.
try to reshoot it to make it better, but that doesn't always work.
They self sabotaged hard.
Yeah, which I mean, it was our because that was like peak James Gunn hate. I think that was when everyone was already saying like, "Oh, he's ruining the DCEU to get ready for his DCU and blah blah blah." So it's like I think that's when like a lot of people were on the hate train. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and then Guardians 3 drops and now everyone's down.
Well, yeah, now the Flash is coming out and they're like, "Oh, it's great," and then already I seen a bunch of people like, "Oh, you know, this movie means the Snyderverse is still alive." I was like, "Stop it, come on, man, just stop."
Just make like Frozen and let it go.
I mean, but you say all these things, but as we saw, what the director said, if there's going to be a Flash 2, they're not recasting.
No, good thing there's not gonna be a Flash 2.
I don't know. As I'm watching this live stream, I'm multitasking, working on my script for my 2-part Land Before Time finale screenplay. I'm all for that.
Oh,
I remember
cool,
you talking about it before too.
Yeah. And then Andy, of course, comes in and says, at Cineview, hashtag blame Hera Mirren. It's all her fault.
It's her fault. one of the best actresses of ever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's her fault. Yeah.
You leave Helen Mirren alone.
Oh man. Anyone get with Brent? So Brandon's like, yeah, wow, they're really not going to recast Ezra. That's what they said, man. This is literally what came out today. They were talking about this today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. If, as I said, once again, you make $1 billion, you make a couple $1 billion. This is what happens. But Muschietti said he has no plans to recast Miller despite the actor's history of legal troubles and alleged abuse. None. If there's going to be a Flash 2, then he's going to be in it.
With the DC universe, you know, under the gun. Did you catch that? No, I wonder. We'll see. I'm wondering how much of it's up to him, up to Machete. But we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. It won't.
We're gonna
if he has with his beliefs and he has $1.5 billion, I'm just saying. And you know what? I'm gonna sit there as soon as it happens. I'm gonna be like this, guys. Like I tried to tell you, follow the money. Just follow the money. That's what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Machete. He's still kind of on my shit list for It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first one was good. I was like, okay, like
The first one I liked.
it's set up like you can knock it out of the park, and then he just shit it all over it.
Dude, but
But yeah, it was like 90% flashbacks.
Yeah,
it's like seeing Boba Fett again.
yeah.
Dude, Machete also he talked about. He said that Grant Gustin is not the best as Flash. Ezra Miller's by far a better Barry Allen and Flash.
Oh, Lee,
Of course he said
Nothing
that.
about him.
I'm like,
Nothing.
what?
That's not biased at all.
Yeah,
Like, man.
pull your own cock out of your mouth.
What? I'm done. I'm out here. I can't do this anymore.
Well, it's like
God.
well, it's saying Pennywise.
Bill Skarsgård.
That Bill Skarsgård is a better version than Tim Curry.
You know, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I really, you know, I'm not sure. I really like. And this is going to sound weird because we were just comparing, you know, Ezra Miller and
Flashes.
Barry Allen, comparing flashes. But I don't know. I don't really like comparing the two. I love Tim Curry, love Bill Skarsgård. I thought they really brought something great to the role in their own individual rights.
Yeah.
But you
I
can
think-
still compare. I mean, it's like we compare Jokers all the time, right?
Yeah, and
Compare
you know,
Batman all the time.
and you know, Tim Curry's going to be, you know, probably always held in the higher regard. He was the first one to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and he was great in it. You know, but I appreciated Bill Skarsgård. I think my big problem with him is he kind of seemed menacing from the jump, and didn't have that kind of like that facade that could like lure you
Yeah.
Tim Curry. You know, he kind of seemed at times like
He drove around the van with candy.
yeah, you know, like
Come here, little boy. I got
like
something
those-
for you.
he kind of seemed like Bozo the Clown. You know, I kind of see how like a kid could be fooled by this.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning when he shows in, but in the when the Bill Skarsgård version shows up in the storm drain and starts talking to Georgie, I'm like, dude, little dude, run.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Because what is that like? He's dressed like a French clown, not a French clown.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of
Yeah,
like
like
old
a
European
Victorian era.
kind of thing. Where it's right off the bat, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, you know, at least like Tim Curry's one was a little bit more
like a traditional.
like traditional. Like when you
Yeah.
think of an evil clown, that's the one you think of.
Yeah, they
Still, even kids who've never seen that movie, that's what you think of.
yeah, it was more in tune with the look of how he was described in the novel.
The book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, because he directed, you know, this newer one, and for him, he's like, oh no, Skarsgård's a way better Pennywise. It was like,
Yeah, that's
like for him to
Machete
say
for you.
Ezra, yeah,
Yeah.
like, Ezra's a better Flash. I was like,
The Cookie Monster says, Machete has been raving about Ezra the whole time. I don't know why. It's wild. Just I don't know. You know, he might be great, but you know what? It's don't
Well-
tell me he's better than someone who's been doing it for 10 years.
For
Already.
10 years.
You know,
Yeah.
come on, man. Don't
Yeah.
do that to me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, Barry Allen never came off as, you know, the Ezra Miller Barry Allen just never came off as, you know, the Barry Allen that I'm used to reading or watching in Grant Gustin. It just seemed like you know, him and Bruce Wayne. It just seemed like they were going for like a Peter Parker, Tony Stark MCU mentorship ripoff. They were just trying to capitalize on that. Nothing about Miller to me, you know, says Barry Allen. He's just
And not scientists, not really that smart about any of this stuff, not engaging, none of that stuff really. So
because they made him young, but like almost like not stupid, because you know he was smart. They showed all the things he built in his little you know Flash cave or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, him being a cop like he's in the comic book, like he's in the show, what was he, like a forensic scientist or something like that?
Scientist, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's like that kind of like adds a little bit more. It kind of adds like a little bit of like Superman kind of thing, like, oh, you know, superhero, you know, by night or by, you know, and then his alter is like still a good guy,
Yep.
just, you know, a normal good guy.
Not just that, but he's also able to know what's going on.
Yeah.
He doesn't have super hearing. He doesn't have all that. He's just really fast. So
Yeah.
I mean, it allows him to be around, know the evidence, and find the bad guys. It made sense. It adds to the story, adds to the character.
Yeah. Well, then it adds to the backstory of why he became
Because
a
for his
forensic
father,
scientist.
it makes
Because for his
sense.
father.
Yeah.
You know, like here, I don't know. That's why I just never connected with Ezra Miller's Flash. From that, you know, to the running, I thought it was silly. I never really cared for the suit either. The suit seemed too like alien almost. Like
Mhm.
It looked really rickety, almost like it could just kind of fall apart.
Like who
Yeah.
made that in their garage? I don't understand. Like
Yeah, and you know, I'm happy he has a new one this time that looks like a little more
I would
like
hope
it,
so.
yeah, like
Would
it
it-
won't fall apart.
Yeah, when Bruce Wayne was like, "Hey, I could build you something good," you know.
It is cool to see. As on the fence as I am about paying money for this movie, it is cool to see him have like the ring where the where the suit is
Yeah.
stored. I always liked that.
It's so fucking big though.
I
Right?
know.
In the commercial, it looks like it's a Super Bowl ring and shit. It was like that
does.
is not very.
it
very well
literally is
hidden.
a suitcase. That's what it is. It like literally you push it back in, you gotta roll it up, you gotta sit on it to get it back down. Brandon says, I love you guys, but I'm about to start Breaking Bad season 5. I gotta knock it out before Netflix pulls a Pokemon and catches us all who are using other people's accounts.
Yeah, they're doing that already. They already started that in some of the states. So, you know.
He said, Tim Curry is creepy in any role, even in movies in Cool, where it's unsettling. He's just still unsettling.
Yeah, there's is it the Witches one?
Witches? Yeah.
He sings a song and it's it's so campy and stuff, but it's like classic, like, you know, like 80s.
No,
Oh, I can't think of
he wasn't in The Witches.
No, not the Witches. He was in a movie where
With
it was
witches,
like
he's saying,
with witches. I can't think of it.
Oh, with Witches. Oh, okay. My bad.
It's like one of my girlfriend's like favorite, not favorite, but one that she likes. Oh, Rocky Horror, man. Yeah, he was Rocky Horror.
It is Rocky
too.
Horror. Yeah.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah, Rocky Horror is classic. Him,
And then was it the worst witch?
the Worst Witch. Yep, that's it.
That's the worst witch, yeah.
He has this whole like singing, like part, which was awesome. Well, he was in the regular show. No, he wasn't. Where the hell was he in regular show?
So Andy says, the Speed Force is one of the most OP things in comics. Always used to as a cop out when they write themselves to a corner. And he says hashtag blame Helen Mirren.
He was leave Helen Mirren alone.
Oh man.
What are you doing, man? Quit it.
No, see, the Speed Force is just like it's what it sounds like. The Force. It's just like a Star Wars. Hey,
Yes.
how does that work? Well, we just use the Force. We just use the Speed Force. That's what it is, guys. We're gonna use that.
Uh-huh.
Instead of you got I recently watched Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. It was pretty cool. I don't think I've actually seen that.
Look that up. Is that a new spinoff?
It's like a
You're
I think
100% right,
I wanna-
Cookie.
I want to say it's on Paramount Plus or something like that, but I don't know if it's like a prequel or like a reboot, or I'm not sure. I've definitely seen trailers for it.
Say,
Oh, that's
he was
serious.
using Annie trying to kill kids. Classic Tim Curry.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's a new one. Rise of the Pink. That's 2023. A musical. Season 1 just came out. All right. Paramount Plus. Yeah, like you said.
All right, real quick question:
Gotcha.
how much money do you think this Across the Spider-Verse is going to make?
Opening
It's-
weekend or all
It's
together?
opening weekend. Because all together, I think we're going to get pretty far up there. But opening weekend, I'm talking about everywhere, not just internationally, not just domestically, everywhere. We're here Monday. How much are we going to say it was?
Oh man. Can I think it's going to do well international.
I think it could do well internationally too.
I think it's going to do pretty well.
Think about
internationally.
Spider-Man India. You have a lot of things that people are going to draw people in.
Yeah. Like, and there's a bunch of different Spider-Men and women and stuff like that. So that's definitely going to be like, I think international will be good. And domestic things got, man, it might get, what do you think, 200, 250 opening weekend?
I'm
global?
thinking domestically, the numbers I know are supposed to be somewhere around
I think 120 is
115,
easy, I think.
120.
150. Yeah. But I think it can surpass that. But
I'm going to say altogether $185 million. 200 is a lot, but depending on where it opens, it could.
Let's see. Does it open? Does it open in China? Because if it opens up in China, it might really. It might go past that.
It might. You're right.
175 million.
175. You thinking?
Yeah. Ballparking it. That's what I'm going to say.
So
Andy got it right here. So it's projected at 160.8 million.
Global?
Global.
I think that's a fair one.
Yeah, I think we're going to get 120 domestically, and we're going to get 60. No, we're going to get 45. I'm going to go 45 internationally, which puts me at 165. I'm going to go 165.
I think Deadline's saying 150 plus global.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of money for an animated movie.
But it is. But Spider-Man and Transformers will both be releasing, not this weekend, but their respective weekends in China. So this weekend, Spider-Man, next weekend, Transformers, right? June 9th? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So that's, I mean, I can see Transformers for sure killing it in China. That's where it might make more money over there, like Fast X.
I could definitely see it might make money. It makes sense because, but I could see domestically Spider-Man have a 2-week run until the Flash. You're gonna get a lot.
Yeah.
But to answer everyone's question, just so you guys, I know you guys are gonna go. I said it earlier. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse does not have an end credit scene,
which I'm fine with.
But Into the Spider-Verse had an end credit scene. Across the Spider-Verse does not, and it doesn't need one because it's part 1. If you don't know that, you need to know that too going in. It's only part 1, and it's so good.
That's good, man. I'm super glad. Like, I think you were gonna like it anyway, but to know that you really liked it.
No, so this. I remember thinking about Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and say, when you're that hyped about something, you get let down almost every single time. I was hyped going into the movie, and I saw it and still enjoyed the movie. Like, wow, they did things that I didn't think were even possible. Yeah, Spider-Man will do better than Transformers in China. Wow.
Okay.
We'll see. But it is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man India is going to do a lot.
I think, yeah.
Senator Kirk says, "Yo, what's up, Senator Crooks?
What's up?
What's going on? Thanks for joining.
Doing?
Yeah, Xavier in the house. Across the Spider-Verse is amazing. Xavier, I said, I saw it earlier, and I said, is by far the best movie I've seen this year. But I mean, I don't even think it's close. It's really not close.
What's your second? What's your new number 2 then?
Let me see where I have. I think I said I have a letterbox, so I'm not gonna just make it up. Let's see.
You know what? That's what I need to do. I need to link our letterbox stuff down in the description.
Yeah, and I'm
I have Guardians 3. I have Guardians 3 number 1 right, number 2 now. Guardians 3 is in front of John Wick.
How do you?
And Creed 3.
Okay, there you go. I'm on your list now.
It says in my diary.
Oh, your diary. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you have a list, but
Yeah.
no,
It's definitely my new number 1, and John Wick is my number 2. That's Xavier. Is it not public? Might not be public.
how do you? I'm still kind of new to Letterbox.
Same. I have mine open like right now.
Yeah.
You gotta go by
Yeah.
I sort it and stuff like that.
What do you do by? Because I'm on your diary. Not by ratings. By ratings? No.
It
I
says,
think,
it says private. I don't know how to make it public. We'll figure it out off the thing so you can have me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even see it on your list here.
I didn't put what you call it on there yet.
Oh, Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
No, I was talking about what was already there.
Mhm.
Guardians is not there yet. You don't see Guardians?
I don't know. Yeah, it's Guardians here. I was trying to see like how I can because that's like rating. Yeah. Yeah, I see.
So my list is there. That's weird. Okay,
Yeah, because I go to the list and it has your 2023 list, but you got
but it's
just
nothing
sick
there.
in there.
Yeah, because it doesn't let me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said
It's
it
like-
says private.
Yeah. Because like my list. I keep adding them and then so I add them and then I rank
Yeah,
them
them
for
is
like
put
1,
them
2,
up
3,
in
4.
order. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I add them to my list to try to keep
Oh, that's the same thing I had.
separate.
1, 2, 3. Guardians, John Wick,
Yeah.
Creed.
Yeah. I mean those movies were great.
I'm telling you, put Spider-Man way.
Even
up
I
there.
got the Machine up there because I really enjoyed the Machine. It was a lot of fun. It was really goofy. It was kind of silly. It's really a father-son kind of story, which I thought was good. Yeah. I'm gonna do a review. I was gonna try to do a review yesterday, and I was just so low energy, man. I came home and my girlfriend was like, she's like, "Oh, you look like shit." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." So, yeah, man.
So that's what everyone wants to hear.
Yeah, so I might do the Machine probably like tomorrow after I get home from Spider-Man. Be all hyped, high energy. Well,
We got fun fact. I talked to a lady that works at Nike. She says China has the most Nike stores, and I told her China has the most movie screens too. So we
yeah,
can talk about everything.
Yeah,
We can talk about all that. The more you know.
I mean, when it comes to like selling things, China's probably gonna have the most
Everything.
of anything. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more McDonald's in China than there is.
I would be surprised by that. That's the only thing because I don't see it being enough room.
With it, I do follow a few like vloggers and stuff that travel the world, and I want to try McDonald's in Japan because theirs looks so much better. Like the bun looks nice and fluffy. Like everything looks good and legit. I was like, damn. Like their chicken nuggets. Like, look, how's that? Like everything looks so much better. Ours is like you open it up, it's like a grease ball with like you know the bun is like all greased up and shiny. It's like what the hell. Yeah.
Wow. So
But that's in Japan.
There's 4,500 McDonald's in China.
How many in the U.S.?
And I'm gonna guess USA. We'll say over 10,000. 13,503.
Yeah. Yeah. there's over 1,200 in California alone. Well,
So there's almost 3,900 KFCs in the United States.
okay.
There's 8,100 in China.
Wow.
You know, because it's owned by Yum Yum Brands.
Uh,
Yeah, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. There are like millions of cars with those Spider-Man plush toys hanging in them in Beijing. It's not interesting to know.
yeah. Or there's that whole what they did Japanese Spider-Man.
Yep.
Where they made him a mech, like a Power Ranger kind of thing. Like that was when Marvel was in really, really bad trouble. They started when they sold those Spider-Man rights.
Oh man. Creed 3 is his number 3 too.
Yeah.
We here, Xavier. We here. And as Andy said, there's more KFCs. It's a logo KFC. It's crazy. 8,100 is nuts.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
The Professor Film fan was. I agree. I also want to try it in Italy.
I haven't seen any people in Italy trying it, but I know they changed like those kind of fast food restaurants to fit the
area. Yeah.
The area. So
you also have to think how much it'll cost to ship the meat and stuff like that across the waters. So they use the meat that's usually there. So like you might be in Japan and might get some Wagyu. You know?
Oh my. I already told Eric, I'm like, one day, man, we are going to Japan and we are trying like the A1 Wagyu. Like there's a place that in Japan that only lets in about 5 or 6 people at a time, and you sit along it, and the chef, whatever he makes you eat. It's not like you order anything. He's like, here you go, and you're like, okay, thank you. And like the people I follow, or they used to be a couple, they got divorced. They would eat it, and like literally their eyes rolled back like they just had an orgasm. They're like, it's butter. They're like, it's like meat butter. They're like, how insane it was. Like it just melts in your mouth, and it's the best flavored meat ever.
You're in South Korea, so you never went to Japan?
Me? I went to Japan, yeah.
Yeah, so you been to Japan? Did you go to McDonald's there?
Oh yeah.
I did go to McDonald's there.
You did? Was it the same menu?
Yeah.
Was it the same?
No. Everything was pretty much everything is completely different. And that goes for almost any, restaurant that, or fast food place that we're used to. I think the only exceptions was some of the stuff at McDonald's here and there that was like, and only here and there. There were a couple small differences, but not many. And the one place that I was surprised that pretty much kept the menu the same was Popeye's Chicken. But
because it's Popeyes and it's chicken.
There's Popeye's Chicken out there. It was there was actually one like right around the corner from my first apartment out there. We'd go there all the time when I couldn't decide on anything else.
You live in South Korea and you go to Popeyes.
Hey, that's the most American thing you can have. Yeah, you can feel like you're back at home. Hey, give me that spicy chicken sandwich. Y'all know what to do. Run
the
that.
Dirty rice.
Give me some dirty rice.
I was all the way on the other side of the country, dude. I'd have to sometimes, or not on the other side of the country.
The world. Yeah.
My bad.
Andy Bush says, I had sushi at a place like that in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And then Xavier said, whatever he makes you, hold up. Just kidding. That sounds amazing.
But that's even in the US. Like when you go to like a high end like restaurant where like you're dropping like, $1,000 plus, like you're there because the chef is great and the food's great, and you don't order. You just sit down and they give you food. Like that's when it's at that level. Yeah.
If I'm paying that much money, I don't want to chew. You
that's what
put it in my mouth and you make.
Everything's got so much butter and so flavored it just melts in your mouth anyway. So yeah.
Was able to get a Miles Morales popcorn bucket at AMC. Was the last one at my location.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't know if my wife went to get the popcorn because we were running late and I went right into the movie theater. I was coming from work, ran right in.
Yeah, I'm out the door right after work tomorrow. So.
Holy shit! So you can get a Gwen and a Miles, and I'm looking on eBay right now. Though eBay was just the first thing that popped up. 100 plus.
What?
So,
they definitely had them there too.
Look at that. Yeah, sealed across the Spider-Verse Miles.
Oh man, I'm about to go back to the AMC right now.
I just want to. Yeah, and even just there's 47, 79. That might be a little much, but damn.
But she's cool though. I mean,
this is making me realize I might have to be another variant of Spider-Man for Halloween later on this year. I was thinking about taking a break, but
they have so many cool ones. You see a lot of cool ones this time. Very cool, and the animation style of Spider-Punk is A1.
It looks really cool, and I've been purposely.
They even talk about it in there, so you'll enjoy that conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I really like the direction they went with him. But I've only seen like snippets of him from the trailer. I haven't watched anything beyond that. I'm going in as blind as possible.
Save it and be able to enjoy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Andy says Domino's has crazy pizza in China.
Really?
Yeah. It said, not Domino's, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has crazy pizza in China. Yeah.
Yeah, either way.
And then see, the seafood pizza at Pizza Hut was actually kind of good. Ew.
It's got to be a different country because that can't be the U.S. Because
he's talking about China. I mean, yeah. Ugh. Ew. Say those buckets are $30 a piece.
Should bought two, bro. So I'm gonna get this. I want to get this so bad. So it is the Optimus Prime popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah, that's the one I want.
That's gonna be like
this is the Dodge one. I want it. I want it. I want it. Like it looks cool. It looks cool.
You know me. I'm like, man, that's a lot of money.
Like it's like the old school truck.
And if it doesn't transform, nah, man, I need at least transform.
Right there. I might get that. God, I had the original when I was little. My grandfather worked at like a toy store basically, and he had got me the original, the cast iron one with the trailer, it transformed and everything like that. That thing's so expensive now. Like if
I would pay you right now like $700 for it right now.
Yeah. Like, you know how many toys I had growing up that are worth so much money? I think I was telling you earlier, the Ronin Warriors.
Yes, you did talk about that.
Yeah, and I had almost all of them. I think I had like 9 out of like the 12, and just one of them sells for like $100 now.
If you think about you had all that stuff, you can pay for your house right now.
Seriously, man.
Xavier says Spider-Punk is my new favorite. Loved him. He is so very cool. He's so meh. And he's so like awesome. Like he's awesome. Like I mean, I can see him be everyone's favorite.
Yeah. I knew there was a good reason I decided to dress up as him last year for Halloween, and that was before I even knew he was in this movie.
Oh man, I don't even want to tell you anything about it because I just want you to enjoy seeing him and him being on the screen, his presence. It is one of those ones that you see him on screen and just everything's better because he's on screen.
Yeah. I love Spider-Punk. He's dope in the comics.
Orgy says could have also got the Gwen one, but I didn't want to take 2 of their last ones.
Should have, man. Should have. There you go, man. Because it's an investment at this point. Oh, so the Optimus Prime back in '85 when it was released, it was $20.99. Now, in the original packaging, it's $600, and just the toy by itself without the packaging is still $120. So, I mean, not bad.
Not bad at all. Imagine you had it right now.
Mm-hmm.
and you put it up for bid, put on eBay, say starting bid at $120, and see just watch it go up.
Yeah. Same thing. I was telling you, I had the Funko Pops of the regular show, right?
Yep.
And I told you I had a chance to buy them all, and I'm like, I don't want to spend all that money right now. There was 5 of them. It would have been about $100. They're selling for like $3,000. They're selling. I showed Erica because it was last week we were talking about it. And I showed Erica. She goes, "Next time, listen to me." I was like, "Yes," because I felt bad. I'm like, I don't want to spend $100. So I was like, damn, like $3,000 for all 5.
That's groceries for like 6 months, man. Done.
Yeah. I still have one. I think I have Muscle Man, and it looked like that was right around $150. Like, you give or take, there's some a little bit more, some a little less, and that's the only one I got. I was like, damn. Kicking myself.
Oh man, I'm actually, now I saw this movie, I'm actually sad right now because I gotta wait. I have to wait almost the entire year to see Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Is that the next one is called, right?
Yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yep. March 29th, 2024.
Yeah.
I gotta wait all the way to March. That's okay. I'm gonna go see this one at least 2 more times, so it'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's already rumors that Sony's looking to make a live action Miles after the next.
Why wouldn't
the
you?
next one.
Like, this is gonna make so much money. Why wouldn't you do that now?
Yeah. But then my question is, because right now it's the animators that are kind of in charge of it all, like the guys, who Sony didn't even want to make. They're like, yeah, here's some money, go shut up and make your little movie, and then it won an Academy Award and stuff like that. So it's like, if they're not involved in it, then I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's like the same guys who are doing Morbius and Venom and shit, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'd much rather have let the next several Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland play out. It's at some point early on in that trilogy, introduce Miles Morales, have him get his powers somewhere along the way, and then once Peter's done as Spider-Man, then continue on, and you could do as many movies with Miles as you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be all for seeing Miles Morales in live action, but they just gotta
do it right, man.
Hope they do it the right way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get the world right. It gotta be in Brooklyn. Like, everything has to be right. You can't just say this is not really Brooklyn. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. And I think you got to find the right kid, because you can't get anybody too young or too old, and you got to get somebody that's going to be able to age up with the character.
And you can't be messing up. You can't mess up. You can't miss anything from it.
Mm-hmm. And I know, like, some people have been saying, "Oh, get this person, get someone who obviously get the right actor, someone who can really play the part." And I'm really hoping it's someone who, at the very least, if they're not, at least get someone to pass off as Afro Latino.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a huge point. I mean, that's part of why he is who he is. So that's a huge thing. Kevin Davis says Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 2 box office run total prediction is 500 to 600 million, and then the Flash box office run prediction is from 700 to 800 million. I believe both are over. I will go over for both of them.
You think both are gonna go over?
Yeah, I think the Flash is gonna go way over, and I think Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will be somewhere around 760.
Mm-hmm.
I think 760 is a safe number for them because it's so good. I think it's going to be around for a long time too.
It's gonna have some legs.
Yeah.
I'm
thinking 400 domestically. 400 domestically. Everything else international.
Well, I can see it like that. Now it's like, kids are out of school and stuff like that. It's if Flash and Spider-Man are like good movies like they're supposed to be, like obviously same Spider-Man is already. I can see that, like, kids going like throughout the summer. Like, hey, I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man again. Because
you say me. I'm gonna go see this. I'm literally this weekend going to see this movie at least 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah. I'm
Literally,
going to see it tomorrow, but I'm excited.
I'm definitely going to see it at least one more time. Like I'm going to take my dad.
Mhm.
Me and my dad argue about movies all the time. I'm taking him. I think we're gonna be on the same page with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy says, you aren't excited for Craven the vegan?
The video game one looks good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about what's his name. Kick-ass playing Craven.
Aaron Taylor. Yeah.
That's hard, man. I don't see it though, but you know.
But it's rated R. Isn't that the big sell? Aren't they successfully pushing that on you? That it's rated R.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly don't care, but yeah. Exactly.
Ultimately that don't matter.
Yeah.
But just from the
they were pushing that hard during the leak. Oh, it's rated R. Go see it. That automatically equals amazing.
Yeah, and I wasn't. Just from what they were saying, how he is, I'm like, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't like these Spider-Man villain movies with no Spider-Man or barely even any.
Andy asked a good question. Was Morbius rated R?
I can't remember anything about that movie, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I tried it for you. PG-13.
PG-13, okay. So a little bit more blood and guts. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, more Sam Smith dancing, or Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, not Sam Smith.
Yeah, no one sees Sam Smith anymore.
That's a big difference.
Very big.
Kevin said Aquaman and The Last Kingdom box office total run production 800 to 900.
No way. No way.
I don't think so. No,
I think it's not going to be good.
I'm going over on the first two. I'm going under on this one. Under.
Yeah, I don't think because like the test screenings aren't tracking very good, and B, I feel like it's going to be another Shazam 2 situation where Warner Brothers really self-sabotages with all because they've delayed that movie a bunch of times too. And
but I think we know they're delayed it to the right time because I mean November there's not a lot of stuff coming out. It's not like it's going against Avatar. Mm-hmm. It's not. Yeah. You know, and that's kind of why it might end up looking to a time where they could be the main show, the big show, and everyone wants to go to the movie theater. As long as they don't run into a pandemic, they probably still make money because it'll be the number one movie coming out. It's not going against all these summer movies. Because if Across the Spider-Verse wasn't right now, I promise you it would probably get another $100 million. It's that good.
Easily, yeah. But Aquaman though, it still has Amber Heard, and there's already a bunch of people online saying they are not going to watch this movie. Like it doesn't matter as a continuation of the story of any way, and two, it has Amber Heard. So and then the test screenings, it does not sound. So I'm with Brian under 800. Under 700. I can see. I can say 650 to 700. I think that might be a good.
It's just
spot.
because of the time of the year. I worry about people going to see it because it's around Thanksgiving. It's around time when people want to do stuff. It's after Halloween, so
yeah.
Well, the first one came out roughly around the same time frame, and that did over
$1 billion. And did over $1 billion. So that's why I think it doesn't hurt. I think it helps it because if it's a decent movie and it'll get legs, people will go see it because there's not a lot of competition.
For it. See, I'm pulling up what's coming out in November, right?
Yep. Xavier
said,
I see adults going.
Oh.
But Dune,
I don't want to look. I don't want to look that far ahead. It just started getting nice out, dude.
I don't mind. I'm
kidding.
So Dune comes out.
Movie come out?
Is it? It might be December now.
Yeah, I'm looking at Movie Insider.
October,
and I don't see it.
It's October.
Is it October?
Yeah.
No, it's I see December.
I thought it was December. That's what I thought.
December 20th.
Yep, December 20th, 2023.
Yeah, because November looks like it's gonna have some pretty good movies as well. I mean, what it's up against is like Wonka is coming out the week before, supposedly. Ghostbusters Afterlife 2,
Not worried about
Aquaman,
that either.
Migration.
I don't even think.
Not really.
I'm really
nothing to
curious to
worry
see if
about.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if Ghostbusters even still comes out this year. I have a feeling it'll get delayed. Like
I think everything's going to get delayed because of the writer's strike.
Well, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter
they-
because the movie's done.
Well,
They-
Aquaman
they-
is, but
I thought
They-
Ghostbusters was done too.
they just started filming it not too long ago, and if filming just finished, you know,
It thought it just finished because I could have sworn. I mean, it takes longer than 6 months to get a movie ready to be out.
that's exactly why I'm thinking it's not going to be out this year. Like it's just way too quick a turnaround.
yeah.
I mean,
Right now everything is getting not canceled, but delayed.
Delayed
So-
or put on hold or held up
Yeah.
because of the we got the writer's strike
Correct.
going on. And-
Like Aquaman, like you said, it's done. It's been done. They just keep changing it. Like it's been done like a year ago at this point. So
yeah, they've been bullshitting around with the release date.
yeah.
You went
So
through all the
it's-
trouble of making this movie, put it out.
they started filming in March,
hmm
and they're scheduled to finish next week. So
Yeah.
the movie is written.
Yeah,
The movie's pretty much done. It's
Yeah.
pretty much going to be good.
So yeah. So man, if it's still filming though, and
It doesn't matter. I mean, you don't writers write. So I mean, I think
yeah,
the
but
movie's-
writers are on set all the time because
it's the last week. They're going to say, "We got 1 week left. Let's go."
I know.
let's
Do
delay
you
it."
pause it or not? Yeah, that's
No,
what I was like.
not-
You kind of
it's-
do, but
not if it's March and it's already been done.
but it's also the end. They don't shoot in chronological, but
We don't know what's left.
yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, but I heard just everything's being delayed because of the writer's strike. So we'll see, man. They need to get that situated because I think this month who is it? The Directors Guild is up for negotiations, and they're saying that they might strike too. Team up with like the writer strike so everyone gets what they want.
That would be horrible.
hmm Oh man! And then everyone was talking about like James Gunn. It's like, so James Gunn is part of the Writers Guild, part of the Directors Guild, but he's also he's a studio head. So it's like, what do you do, man? Like you're writing Superman, directing Superman, and you're the head of the studio for Superman. So
It's
it's like
easy. You have
you're
all
fighting yourself.
you hold all the cards. You just don't put it out yet. You say, "All right,
Yeah.
we're not going to film until this is done."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you can make it happen. You're good.
Like, yeah, I'm sure he's writing right now. He just can't send it to anybody to overlook and stuff.
But that's
It's
what they
just
say. A lot of people are
Yeah.
writing right now. They're just going to turn it all in once it gets done.
Yeah,
They're not. No one's seeing anything from you. You can't give anyone the stuff that you wrote. So
yeah. So especially him, but that's kind of interesting though. Is like he can literally be himself versus himself, and it seems like a conflict of interest, when you're like a production head, but also a writer and a director. And one is already on strike, and the next one's in negotiation. So it's like
they're just
Interesting.
telling you can't talk to yourself. That's all.
no, yeah. If, I would assume he would kind of like
Say, guys, I can't
recuse
talk
himself.
To me. Yeah.
It's like, but that's why you got Zaslav, I guess. They kind of like, he's not going to write, he's not going to direct, he's just the upper guy. So
And then
Yeah.
by the time he comes back, we will have Flash 2 in the works. Part of Elseworld. That's like Xavier was saying. I see adults going back to see Spider-Man multiple times.
mm,
I told you I'm gonna go see it twice. Xavier said he already has his ticket for tomorrow.
nice.
Man, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. A lot of the character development was done very well,
Mm,
and I'm just impressed. I'm impressed overall. And then Andy says, "Don't leave your mark at the pool this summer. It only takes one person with diarrhea to contaminate the entire pool." Hashtag Amber Heard.
Nice.
And then B says, "It's supposed to be a new Willy Wonka."
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a prequel. Guess who? Guess who's Willy Wonka? The only white young actor in Hollywood right now.
I mean, there is only one. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Timothy Chalamet.
I've already seen pictures of him.
Yeah, it's already fun. But looking at here we go. So Mandalorian is going to be delayed. Last of Us season 2 is going to be delayed. Cobra Kai is going to be delayed. Stranger Things is going to be delayed. Daredevil Born Again is going to be delayed. Severance, Evil, Andor, The Upshaws, the other spin-off of Game of Thrones. Yeah.
House of Dragons?
I don't think so. I think they said they're not going to be, because I think everything's already written up and
they probably we
they're
don't
already
need
like shooting.
They're like script words.
Yeah.
We
see,
got
Abbott Elementary,
Abbott
Yellow
Elementary.
Jackets is going to be delayed. Yeah. Power Book 2 Ghosts. Blade. Poor Blade. Talk about a movie that's getting sabotaged left and right. Not seeing sabotage, just can't get off the ground, man. Blade. Like,
It is recast. I like Mahershala Ali a lot, but I think at 54, I don't know if he can do Blade justice.
He's 49. Not that it makes too much of a
Oh
difference.
no, that does make a big difference. I think 49 is a lot younger. I feel like.
But you'd think they'd cast someone with a little more longevity if they're thinking franchise. I'm sure this isn't the only time we're going to see Blade.
Yeah, because you got to figure 10 years, so he'll be 59 when it's all said and done. Maybe, that's a decent amount of time, But yeah, Thunderbolts. Yeah,
Did Thunderbolts start filming a couple of days ago?
I think they stopped. I heard
so far the only films confirmed to have halted production due to the strike is Blade and Thunderbolts, and this is from a few days ago. Yeah.
Andy said they should do a Flash and Mirror team up flick. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just all the messed up.
Ezra Miller, Amber Heard. Let's put them all in one thing. We're good to go, guys. There we go.
He's choking her and she's just shitting everywhere.
I just had a really disturbing mental image of exactly that happening.
Oh my gosh.
That was the first thing I thought.
Wow. You guys are crazy. All right. Kevin says, good reviews don't mean anything. Spider-Man opened between 80 and 90 domestic box office debut. This movie has to hold on against these upcoming films, Transformers, The Flash, Indiana Jones, and Elementals. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you, Kevin, you're right, but I don't think it has to hold up against Indiana Jones or Elementals. And Transformers has a bad run going on. So I don't know.
That one's 50-50.
Yeah, so
that's 50-50.
I don't know if it's going to really hurt it. And I believe it domestically, it's already tracking at 115 million. So I think it does way more than 80 or 90 million over this 3-day weekend. So
the only thing is, like, it's hard to compare the first one and the second one when it comes to box office, because this first one got popular when it hit the home theaters, but it went to hit DVD, Blu-ray streaming, and people are like, wait, what is this? Like, I regret not going to see that in theaters.
I thought that even started at the end. It started with a whimper, and then by the time it left theaters, it was still doing well.
Like, people were talking about it, but by then it was already like weeks into it, and it was close to its run.
Because I want to say it did almost $300 million, right?
Something like that. It kind of reminds me of, like, you ever like known a band or a music artist where, like, you get in early and then next thing you know, they're like giant, and they're just like everywhere all the time, making millions and billions of dollars. And
That's how I feel.
Like-
I feel like you guys. I
Yeah,
already
like-
saw this movie.
that's Brian with he goes, I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse before it was cool.
Before it was
Before it
cool.
was
This is
cool.
what I did. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse made $384.3 million. So it made a lot of money still. It made
For
a lot
an
of
animated.
it's one of the highest animated movies. Yeah. So I'm talking about, and the fact that we're talking about it might do double. I can't.
It's easily beat that, and yeah, close to double.
I think I could see $700 million for an animated film that's Sony made. Dude, all right, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
let's see. I was gonna pull this up anyway. Wait, go ahead.
Yeah, Andy said, so what would the plot of a Flash and Mirror team up film be like? No, Mirror, you can't get out of this house. I'm locking the door. What?
She's like,
You have
"Oh,
no
yeah?"
bathroom in this house. You better not use that bedroom.
I was saying, like you think I'm stuck in here with you? You're stuck in here with me. There's shit in the corner everywhere.
Oh man. And then Warner Brothers comes and locks the door. We'll keep you all in here together.
Yeah. If you had to pitch it.
This is how we're pitching it. And we're not talking about what Amber Heard uses. Never mind.
Said pitch it, not pinch it.
Hey, I'm talking about pitching something. Like, you ever been to a cage full of monkeys? Jorge says Spider-Man is going to go somewhere around 115 to 130 million dollars debut domestically, depending on if it acts like a superhero movie or animated film. After seeing, I'm telling you that's exactly why I'm expecting 115 to 120 million dollars domestically.
That's crazy.
And it's going to be a beautiful weekend, you know, mostly across the United States. I mean, I can see people making a lot of money, and it's going to blow numbers. I can see it making 384 million worldwide, maybe by the second weekend.
Oh yeah.
I can see it catching it by second week.
Well, you got to figure, like, before the second weekend of Little Mermaid started, it already had passed 200.
Yep.
And that's Little Mermaid, and that got, like, everyone, you know, up in arms and this and that, and it didn't do well internationally. And it still made 200 mil by I think today.
Yeah.
I think before the second weekend started. So it's easily gonna double that. Like close to 400.
Because it's going to have international numbers. If it has international numbers, we're talking about it's going to definitely do well.
You know, all kids on vacation and stuff like that. So you get the AMC Plus A-list, and hey, you can go every day if you want.
So the original,
you go 3 times a week at least.
Hey, like me, the original Spider-Man got 190 domestically and 185 internationally. So I can see it do. Talking about 350.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that puts that $700 million. I can see that.
Yeah. Well, here I brought this up. So it's on the movie list. Excuse me. Let me bring that down. On the movie list for June. We can go to other ones later, but so Spider-Man is gonna win. Boogeyman it came out, and Perp Minded, big horror friend of the show, he said he liked it a lot better than he expected. So, which sounds good to me. I still want to check that out.
Me too.
But but that's really it for this week. You know, nothing crazy. You know, and then to start next week, nothing else. Ooh, if you want Robert Englund story,
Yeah.
You know, that Avatar: Way of Water was at the DVD or Disney Plus. Transformers.
Yeah. Transformers.
I can see Transformers doing okay. Maybe like that Thursday and Friday, but if it's not good, and you get kind of average reviews,
it could halt it quickly.
I don't know if Transformers could beat Spider-Man.
It should, because this is opening weekend. But if Spider-Man does, say 115, right, and it turns around and does an 85, Transformers might not win.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, and then the Secret Kingdom, which I'm like, all right, whatever.
Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. I do want to see that.
I do want to see that. We watched the trailer for that. That was pretty awesome.
Flaming Hot.
But that's gonna be a streaming thing, so it's not gonna really matter too much. But that looks like a good one, like the true story of how Flaming Hot became a thing.
Like, one of the best snacks ever.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be pretty cool. We should watch that trailer. We didn't watch that trailer.
I did watch it. I was watching that trailer the other day on Hulu.
Yeah, we should check that one out. Get ready for that. That's about it, man. Like that. There's really like one banger every week.
Is it one this week? I don't think it is.
What? Just upcoming week, the 13th. No, Wednesday, Thursday, Flash, the 16th. That's the
16th.
Next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, here you got right here, the Flash, Elemental, the Blackening, and I think that might be.
I will see all three of those.
1 through. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think the Blackening might make more money than Elemental.
I think so too.
You know why? So if it comes out June 16th, that Monday is Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I will see people go see the Blackening as a Juneteenth celebration. I could definitely see that happening.
Well, there you go, and Astrid City.
Yeah, but that's limited theaters because no one wants to see it.
Yeah, well, it's a Wes Anderson, so this cat like wants to get in my sweater so bad. But I mean, those are gonna be pretty big film. Wes Anderson always has his following, so you're gonna always get that. But I mean, Elemental it's a Disney movie,
and it made so much. It cost so much money to make. Yet, man, I think
it's gonna be a good
hard.
movie, but I think it's gonna flop. I think it's gonna be a good movie, and it's gonna flop.
Yeah,
for sure. Extraction 2, Netflix. That's gonna be a pretty awesome weekend for movies, though. But like I said, like Extraction is really not going to affect like anything. See here. Now we're coming around to the next week. Secret Invasion starts. Holy shit!
I
forget about that, man. But or is this the full? This might be.
That might
the full because it was limited, so now it's in theater. So that might be the full release. This is the 23rd.
No Hard Feelings.
Which I might actually.
Oh yeah. Really?
Yeah, I like goofy comedies like that, and I was actually thinking about the trailer today. The datum hard line just cracks me up. It just all day just brains out.
Yeah, that looks okay. But
I'll see it.
What's the McConaughey movie that's very similar to this?
Failure to Launch.
Yeah, I mean that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, but Failure to Launch. I mean, still Matthew McConaughey. So like, this kid is like, all right, come on, man.
Yeah.
And that was McConaughey, like pre-True Detective and The Gentleman and stuff like that. So
that's when he was doing all the
romantic comedies and stuff
comedies,
like that.
Yeah,
exactly.
all the rom-coms.
I'm not mad at it. He but we'll see. I think I might go see No Hard Feelings. It looks like a good couple laughs at worst.
Let's see. But I mean, this looks like the only weekend where you're not going to have like a true banger, but also it's following the Flash.
Doesn't match. The Flash is going to do well for a couple of weeks, a few weeks, and I think that's where you look at it. That's where the Flash is going to make money back to back. And
Flash is winning this weekend for sure.
Even go to the next weekend when Indiana Jones comes out. I say the Flash might win that weekend too.
Yeah. Tuesday or Friday. Yeah.
It might win that weekend too. The Flash might win 3 weeks again in a row.
Yeah, because Indiana Jones, I don't think there's already a lot of people hating it and stuff like that. I mean, it's a Kathleen Kennedy kind of thing, and people are Teenage Kraken might be cute, but I don't think it's gonna flop. But I think it'll be okay. because by then, the end of June, you're gonna want to do something with your kids. That might be a cute one to go to.
I can see it. Not doing
But it's not gonna overtake Flash. Flash is still winning week 3. So yeah, right there, right off the bat.
So if he wins 3 weekends in a row, we're talking about we might be going to July and the Flash having $700 million, if not more internationally.
There's a good chance because what's the next? So Insidious, it has a good following. I think that has a good chance to beat the Flash.
Maybe because it's week 4,
and that too. Everyone already saw Flash.
Like, by week 4, does Insidious be able to beat the Flash? Like that might be the word that what we hear. Like, man,
yeah. But if it does, I don't think it's by much. It's gonna be like by 10 mil, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Joyride. I want to see Joyride. I heard very good things. They got to watch it at CinemaCon, and everyone said it was great. Like everyone got to watch it. So
there's only one thing missing from that Joyride trailer.
What's that?
Candy cane.
Oh my god.
Candy cane. Anybody out there know candy cane?
Oh my god. Don't laugh at him, guys. Do not entertain him. It's the only way to stop him.
Now I gotta find that soundbite or something. But for sure, Flash is losing against Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
But by then it's week 5.
Week 5.
Week 5.
If it wins 4 weekends in a row, we're talking about the Flash being 1.5. Like being number 1, it passes Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers at 1.284. It passes Mario Brothers if it does it 4 weeks in a row.
You think
internationally? Hell yeah.
With the global?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think in 4 full weeks it could win?
Yeah. So Guardians of the Galaxy has been out for how many weeks now? This is the 4th week. Is this the 4th week? Maybe. I think so. I feel like this is the 4th week, and it's already at $750 million. Yeah. So it came out May 3rd. May 5th. It came out May 5th. So that means this would be the 4th weekend, and it's at $750 million. So that tells me right there, right? That it could definitely be 1 billion. 1.2 billion. Yeah, it could pass Mario Brothers if it wins 4 weekends in a row. Because Guardians didn't win 4 weekends in a row; it won 2.
Yeah. How's Avatar: The Way of Water still the 3rd highest for 2023?
It's not.
It's domestic box office. Because it was released at the end of 2022, so still going in. That's how much it made that much just this year.
It's still not though.
Yeah.
Because number 1 domestically is Mario Brothers at 562. Number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy at 310.
Yeah.
3 is Ant-Man at 214. 4 is John Wick at 186. Creed is 156. Little Mermaid is 138. Fast X is 117.
But even still, like Avatar: The Way of Water here in 2023 made more money than Ant-Man, which was already released in 2023. Like Avatar made more money this year after already making a shit ton of money in last year. And it's still like the 3rd highest movie. It just doesn't count because it was released in 2022. So when you look at 2023 numbers, it usually doesn't count. But these are all just money made in 2023. So
that's stupid.
Yeah. God, 80 for Brady is higher than 65.
That's because half the people even watching us don't know 65. Yeah. Do you realize Avatar won 6 consecutive weekends?
Oh, yeah.
Won 6 consecutive weekends.
So here you go. Yeah, so here's the number for in-year releases. Because I was looking gross release, gross year release. Yeah. I mean, but that's how you got to do it. That's how you got to be break that billion.
No, but that's why.
So you said 6 weeks.
It broke 3 billion. I mean, 2.9.
2.9. Yeah. It just kept making money.
It's at the top of the
Mission Impossible. Yeah. See, Mission Impossible. Yeah, that's gonna run. Then Barbie and Oppenheimer come out the same week. Does Barbie or Oppenheimer beat Mission Impossible? Mission Impossible's second week.
No.
You think Mission Impossible still beats both of those in its second week?
I can see it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see, but Barbie might be able to do it. We'll see.
If it gets like early reviews that are pretty good, it'll come close. It'll come really close. But if it does beat it, it's gonna be like barely. Yeah, Oppenheimer, I think will be a cool movie, but yeah, we are talking about that.
It doesn't have the rewatch value.
Yeah. And the Haunted Mansion,
which I'm excited for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh yeah, that's right. She's
Madame Leota.
The head in Madame Leota. So, not too bad for the next couple months. I got some really good movies.
Hey, the writer's strike opens up a window for direct to video Cocaine Bear sequel to start coming out sooner than later. Definitely a franchise I can get behind.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear. Let's go Cocaine Lion. Let's go Cocaine Dog. I was supposed to see all cocaine.
Cocaine
Killer
Zoo?
Whales. Let's go Cocaine Killer Whales. I mean, they're already killing everything. Anyway, topping over boats and stuff.
So, like I said, at this point, just do Cocaine Zoo. Just let a zoo. I don't know. Let some the plane crash over a zoo, and then every animal at the zoo
just all the animals.
Yeah.
And you come in and see the flamingo. It comes in pucks your eyes out.
Yeah. This little cat snuck in and weirdo. But yeah, man, this is the year for movies, man. I think this is like the first year, the real solid year after COVID. Because 2022, I think people were still trying to figure out when should they release things, and they're finishing up things and all this and that. But this is the
bounce back year. This is what it is
for sure.
Yeah, this is the year. Well, it's especially after COVID, you had so many people saying "Oh, well, are movie theaters even necessary anymore?" I was are they dead? Is just streaming going to be the thing? And no.
The truth is, people still want to be able to go out,
mm-hmm.
And enjoy being out with, It's still a date night. It keeps marriages together. Without movies, guys, there'll be a lot of unhappy homes.
Yeah. And in the summer, somewhere to send the kids. There you go.
Hey, Kevin had a very good point right here. He said, Mission Impossible franchise has never grossed big numbers at box office.
True, but I forgot when we were looking at it, it kept getting higher and higher and higher. So it started off kind of normal-ish. That last one was pretty high. So I don't know if this one's gonna break $1 billion, but I can see it getting pretty close. Because what the last one was 7 something, almost 8. I think
it was 800 something like that.
Was it 8?
And I think that's what's going to happen is that they're going to get people. First of all, they gave it a whole year of marketing, so people have been waiting for an entire year. Now you have a time where people are going to want to be on vacation and have something to do, and it's entertainment value. Mission Impossible is going to be a big number. I think it might be the biggest number since period. No, probably the biggest number it's ever done, especially if it's good.
Was it Fallout was the last one, right? Yeah, it was right before everything. 791 worldwide. So it was right there at 8. And And I can see this one getting
Doing
really
similar
close.
number. Yeah.
I can
similar
see it going
numbers.
maybe another 100,000. You know, I can see it getting to like 890. You know, maybe into 950. You know, I can see that because international it made obviously the most. 571 international.
And that's what happens when you have locations. But I think it's going to get a good run domestically now.
Yeah. I can see that too. Even if it stays at 571 ish international, I can see it going like 350 instead of 220.
Hey.
Getting pretty good.
Andy's also right now. He said, like that dude in Ohio who had a zoo and released all his animals before he killed himself.
Oh, what? I did not. I don't remember that.
It said 2011 Zanesville, Ohio, an animal escape.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, good for him, I guess. He's laying the animals out, but also,
man, that's messed up.
That's. I mean, because what are the animals going to do still? Like, they can't just go and make their own food and like.
What are you talking about, man? This is the same thing we just saw from Jurassic World, right?
Yeah. And, that what he wanted to create a real life Jurassic World.
It's like, I'm just gonna open up the gates and let them go. Stupid girl. Let's say back. Xavier says, you said the key words. People still want to go out and be for entertainment. That's just everything can't be done at home. You can do a lot of stuff at home, but not everything can be done at home. And I think that's why movie theaters will always be a thing.
Yeah. Which is good for me because I like going out. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and then like a lot of these movies are made with being on the big screen in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and seeing
yeah,
and that type of screen is just much better.
Yeah, like Oppenheimer, is gonna look a million times better on the big screen than it will at home.
Oh yeah, this is Nolan. He doesn't skirt around, when it comes to that sort of thing. So everything he makes, I gotta experience it on the big screen at least once.
Yeah.
All right. Andy says on October 18, 2011, owner Terry Thompson allegedly set free 50 of his 56 exotic animals before committing suicide by shooting himself in the head.
Jeez.
That's literally the same plot as the second Jurassic World movie.
It kind of is.
Before being eaten by his own animals.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, what do you expect in Zanesville, Ohio?
I didn't even know what that was. I just started typing 2011 Z and it autofilled. I didn't even finish like Zane or anything. So, yeah.
All right. All right. We've been talking for an hour and a half. Do you have anything to write about? Watch.
I know.
The TMNT trailer came out yesterday.
Oh yeah, we'll check that one out. You want to do Flamin' Hot? Something that we haven't done yet.
I mean,
sure.
Cool. I saw it, but yeah, I'm all for it. Eva Mendes.
Oh yeah,
Eva Longoria, right?
Longoria. Eva
Mendes.
Longoria.
Yeah.
No, Eva Longoria she directed it too, didn't she?
She directed
yes.
it. Yeah.
She directed it, but she's in it too. I want to say because I think she's in the trailer.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Eva Mendes come back. Like, she hasn't done much.
I'm sure she'll be in the next Fast movie.
Oh, don't say that. Well, whenever I think of her, this is. Well, there's a bunch of things she's always in, but my favorite one is the new guy, or not the new guys. What's the one with Marky Mark and Will Ferrell?
The Other Guys.
Oh my god, the Other Guys.
The Other Guys. So here I got that.
They'd never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Yeah. It's so funny because she's like all turned on and Marky Mark is just confused.
That's what he does all the time, though.
Marky
Where
Mark?
am I? Yeah. What's going on? Who are you? I just want to know what's going on, okay?
like, oh man, Optimus Prime.
And I'm saying,
You know
am I watching Transformers? That's exactly what I was thinking when you said that.
Yeah. Adam Sandler, not Adam Sandler. Adam. Yeah, no. What the hell is his name? Jesus. The guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg. He did one of the best.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Mark Wahlberg talks to animals. I'm Mark Wahlberg. You guys know me. Let's go talk to some animals. I'm gonna talk to a chicken. Hey, chicken, how's it hanging? So you're a chicken. I like that.
I can pull it up.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of people want to eat you, but I just want to talk to you, okay?
Can
you guys hear it?
Yeah. No.
I can't hear it.
Can't tease us like that.
Hold
Come on.
Hold on.
Then Mark Wahlberg was.
Let's go talk to some animals. Hey, dog, how's it going? I like your fur. That looks really great. So you're a dog, right? What's that all about? Okay. Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
All right. I don't want to play too much because we are getting a copyright strike or claim for that one. To cut that out.
Then,
But, yeah.
I think.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
Yeah.
And then, like the following week, the real Mark Wahlberg was on there.
No way, really? I missed that one.
Yeah, they did a follow up to it with the actual Mark Wahlberg showing up.
That's hilarious.
I would like to see.
I gotta check that one out. Yeah, but Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg.
I'm still waiting for a sequel to Fear.
To which one?
To
Fear.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
You don't remember Fear, the first one he was in?
Let me in the freaking house.
You don't
Oh
remember?
man, no.
What?
Him and Reese
Hold on.
Witherspoon. Like one of his first movies.
Yeah. Like, I remember Fear. That. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my sister and I used to imitate that scene all the time. That and the chest
That
pounding scene.
I did not see this one. No. I mean, I'm not the biggest Marky Mark fan, so
Very much a product of its time. Very, very much a mid to late 90s movie.
It was.
Mhm.
Yep.
yeah, it was 96 it came out. So yeah, I for sure didn't see that.
Well, when Mark Wahlberg was like fresh off his was fresh off his Marky Mark and Calvin Klein modeling days.
Literally, right out of the underwear.
Like
Remember
fresh.
that Mark Wahlberg movie made fun of that when he said, "Say hello to your mother for me." I think I was. It was Mike 22.
I don't think I am familiar with that one.
Mile 22.
Mile
I was like, what's Mike 22? Mile 22.
Oh,
That's speedy.
Mile 22.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd have to go back and don't remember that one. That's funny. I have to go back and look for that.
Before, yeah, I mean, he's always himself. Even like Ted, it's just like, oh yeah,
Thunder Buddy. Okay,
yeah.
let's watch
All right.
these trailers.
Let's watch this one. Where is it? All right, let's go. All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, Brandman Brandon down there. What is up, guys?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so damn nice out.
Feeling great.
For now,
Good.
before
How are
it
you?
gets too hot.
For now.
Well, there you go. Said it's feeling nice out. So is it flaming hot outside yet?
I see what you did there.
That's
Great
it.
segue.
I'm closing my eyes so I don't see what you did.
Oh man! All right, but we're gonna watch the flaming hot official trailer. It's coming out, I think this month. We saw it's gonna be a Hulu. It's gonna be a streaming one.
Yeah.
So let's check it out and then we'll talk about it.
We all write our own stories.
Where is Richard? I'd like to speak to him.
I'm here. this time. That's me, the Mero Mero, Mr. Richard Montañez. I'm the guy who helped bring the world the most popular snack it's ever seen.
Are you ready?
A huevo. I've been ready. All right. It was a little bit more like this. Spicy? See, that's how I got here. Dear God, please forgive me for the gang, the drugs, the stolen cars.
What the heck, man? Move it.
Hey, he is praying, pendejo. Go ahead, baby.
The guy started at the very bottom. I know I don't look it, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir.
Okay, I can see you're gonna be a weird one.
What's happening?
Layoffs, son. Lots of them.
Frito-Lay isn't getting enough orders to keep the factory open.
Who's Cool Ranch anyway?
Wow, wow, wow.
What is it?
It burns.
Well, stop eating it.
No, I like it. It was good.
I had been searching for an answer. And there it was. They had been there the entire time.
Nothing can hold you back.
I got an idea. It's a spicy chip. It's gonna change everything. It will save our factory. And you're a janitor. Okay, no, hang on.
No one can kill your vibe.
Figure out the next step. Say the Hispanic market will not be ignored.
The Hispanic market will not be ignored.
Good, but in your voice.
You got the vibe.
Why are we wasting time on this janitor's crazy idea?
Guys like you and me, we don't get shots like this.
You see that guy right there? I see a chingon, a montañez.
Yo soy Montañez.
They're montañez. Get out there and be great.
Nothing can hold you back.
We want to know that we matter to you. If we knew that there was a product out there for us, we'd say, take all our money, cabrones.
You got the vibe inside.
I got a little hood there at the end, but
You got the fire, you got the fire.
Burns good or burns bad? It burns good.
Oh, Disney Plus too.
Hulu and Disney Plus. All right, I think that's different from the trailer that I saw, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. I really like kind of like biopics that kind of hold that kind of energy like that are kind of high energy. Like Air was kind of like that, or it kind of gave me Air vibes in that regard. And I'm always interested to see actors, especially actors that I like, become directors or direct something. Like always liked Eva Longoria. You know, kind of like with Michael B. Jordan, who I always liked when he directed Creed 3. I really was interested. I like what he did from a directorial standpoint. So I'm interested to see how she does with this. And probably gonna get some Flamin' Hots and watch it.
Watch it at home.
I was like, that's one thing that's so many. I ate some Flaming House yesterday. I mean, so many people enjoy eating those spicy type of things. So seeing the story is cool. I doubt it's 100% true. I doubt it's 70% true.
Nah,
but, you know,
they always gotta fabricate some stuff in there. So, but yeah,
I'm okay with it. You know, you want to still hear a good story, and let's just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, I know, like Brandon Davis said, like, so it was kind of a controversy for a while. Completely fake story. You know, this came out like years ago too. It was like if it was him or if it wasn't, or it was this and that and stuff like that. So
either way, it is a good story to have because I mean it involves a community that that's usually ostracized or not looked out for. So bringing that community in, and having that story. I mean, Frito-Lay is smart, I guess. I hope it's not. I hope it's a little bit true. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what Xavier said. He said, textures and air walk so Flamin' Hots could run.
That's funny. I still haven't watched either of those. So they're on my list to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that next.
Yeah. I didn't know I said that.
Yeah. Talk about that one next. But yeah, there's a whole because I looked it up really quick, and I remember hearing about like, did he actually do it or whatnot, or did he actually make it? So I guess there's like a Leanne Greenfield that she helped create it. I don't know, but
yeah, regardless, it's one of those things. It looks fun. It looks like
Yeah.
it's and you can see it at home. It's a Disney Plus Hulu thing. I have Hulu and Disney Plus, so hey, I'm all for it.
You can watch twice.
Watch one for each one. Each
Yeah,
week.
yeah. I mean, the movie looks good. It looks like one of those like inspiring kind of things too. So
Yeah.
um,
I like uplifting. I like uplifting, feel good stuff like that. So, like I said, I like the energy the trailer carried. So, I'm definitely going to be watching it.
yeah, for sure. Same here. And then Brandon said, "It looks fun. I'm going to see it." Yeah, it looks fun. Because I mean, you know how many times I heard that from kids and other friends and stuff like, oh, it burns, but it's a good burn. I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah, like
So
that's the best way to sum it up too.
it is though. Yeah, it is the best way to say
the
it.
best way to sum it up.
It's so funny. It reminds me exactly what I said about the mango and then putting the chili powder on mango and how it makes me so angry. But I don't mind it on chips. On chips is one thing. I like Flaming Hots. Just don't put it on my candy. Don't put it on my sweet stuff. Sweet and spicy is good. No, it doesn't.
Put it on
Just,
everything, man.
Yeah, whatever. I hope it comes out the other end hot. How about that?
Get the put it on the corn, like the kids said. Put it on the corn. You put it on.
I like it on corn too. So
yeah, but I think they show a clip of them putting it on the. Yeah, like on the.
I saw the
fruit
street
slices and stuff like that.
I know I saw it and it made me mad. I immediately like tensed up. I was like, "Don't do that again." Flashbacks.
Nah.
I'm talking about you, David. You the one that did it, David Vasquez. It's your fault. Give me the mango. Say, hey, I know you like mango. Try this. Never forgive you. I'll never forgive you.
You're missing out, man. You put the Valentina on everything.
No.
That, the tahine, put that on
I
pizza.
do like the time.
Yeah.
I would make when I was in Korea, I would have to get that actually special order because I would like to make micheladas sometimes on weekends for myself and my and my coworkers. So we would like day drink usually on like the rooftop of one of our buildings. So so yeah, I would usually like micheladas were my things. By the way,
Yeah.
Michelada Fest, June 24th and June 25th over here in Pilsen. I'm definitely going. You guys are more than welcome to join me.
I might. It might because my in-laws live in Pilsen, so park the car and walk over.
I'll let you guys go. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know you want to. Come on.
No, I'm all right. No. Yes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
missing out. So Brandon's he's a big hero for them. I'm saying like this the Latino community over Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
I will not stand for this constant slander of Blue Beetle.
I know. I mean, you're not wrong. I think more people ate, more Latinos like ate hot chips than know who Blue Beetle is. So I can't say that you're wrong.
There's more black people that eat hot chips than
That's true. But I think Blue Beetle is gonna be good, man. Stop the hate.
Yeah.
Stop the Blue Beetle hate. No, but I like. I don't know if we watch it, we got time because June is a banger month of. Yeah, there's so much going on, but if anything, we'll maybe do a off live stream or not stream review for it.
We'll probably record it and release it.
Yeah. Stop. The Blue Beetle just looks like trash. It looks good.
No, it does not. It does not look like trash.
I'm gonna reserve judgment until I see it. I think I'm gonna like it a lot, though.
Yeah, the I think the costume looks great. You sound like Brian right now with hating the mango, the spicy mango. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, never. I'm done. Can't even believe this.
There you go.
Spicy mango. Make no sense.
Fuck you. That be made it.
I didn't hear that clearly at all. So I'm okay.
Yeah, my internet started crapping out. You want to close it out because my internet's messing up? I don't want to cut out in the middle of it.
Yeah, so that was us looking at Flaming Hots. I can't wait to come out. I'm gonna eat some Flaming Hots, like Brandon said. We're gonna watching it. We'll do a review on it. But let us know what you guys think about the trailer. So if you look at the trailer, what are your first thoughts? Like this video. Let's go ahead and put comments in there because I want to hear what you guys think. I mean, we look at this stuff, we talk about it. It kind of helps us with our reviews. So please help. You always are helping us with anything that we're doing. So we appreciate you guys. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So please, as I said, hit the bell notification, know that we're coming live, and definitely subscribe so we can get to our 1,000. And we give you do these 3 giveaways because right now we already did the video for our first one. We get to 950, we'll do the video for our second one. And then with 1,000, we'll do our video for our third one. And then we'll do all 3 giveaways at the same time. So thank you guys for doing this. That was the thing for Flaming Hot. And we got some more stuff to talk about coming on right now. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. My internet started crapping out. Everything turned black for a second and see the wheel. I was like,
That's because it knows better than putting Flaming Hots on Mango. That's why. Mango.
Real quick, guys, give me 10 seconds. I just want to put my watch on my charger because it's dead. So.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hang on.
Put it on corn. Put it on all type of other stuff. Put it on chips. Don't be putting it on my Mango. Man, can't believe this.
Bring him down for a second. All right. Well, I'll wait for Brandon to come back, and then we'll ask that question that Drew. We'll talk about that question that Drew brought up. But yeah, man, this month is, and then I completely forgot about Secret Invasion until we saw it pop up right now. So,
I mean, this whole summer is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a very good movie month, and then we're gonna go right into Ahsoka in August. So I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, then Ahsoka. Oh man, and then what's his name? I can't think of his name. The guy who's in Ahsoka, Ray Stevenson, I think.
Yeah.
He passed away, which kind of
What?
sucks. 'Cause- yeah, no, you didn't hear about that, Ray Stevenson.
Oh.
So he's the one holding that orange lightsaber.
Yeah.
He was also I don't know if you remember Punisher Warzone from was it 2009 or 8 or something like that? Yeah. It was good. It was a little weird, but it wasn't the greatest, but this looks like this was gonna be a good one for him. Really back in in the spotlight, and yeah, he wind up.
I didn't think he was that old.
He's not. He's
he's
born in 1964. So
oh my gosh, I even 60.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Who's that?
Yeah, Ray Stevenson.
Who's that? Yeah, only 58 years old, man.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, you didn't see that? He died.
And before Ahsoka, and then watch it become this huge star.
I know. Yeah, 50. Yeah, he was 58 when he died. That's what it says. So, yeah, I mean, he looked so badass in just the trailer, and I was super hyped to see him. I mean, he's still going to be in the show, and I'm like, I want to know more about him and his character and this orange lightsaber. I'm like, oh, cool. He just looks cool with the gray beard and all the the armor, kind of Vader looking armor. So.
Knowing that he's a former Jedi, I want to know his story.
Yeah. So
I'll always remember him as the Punisher who punched through a guy's face with his bare hand.
That's exactly what. Yeah.
You remember I always used to laugh at that.
You used to talk about that at the video store. It was like punch through his face. It was just a fist mark in there.
He just one shot at that dude in the face with his punched a hole. It's so great.
That's so crazy.
Oh man. And that was Ray Stevenson. That was Ray Stevenson.
That was Ray Stevenson, Punisher Warzone.
Yeah.
Ridiculous movie. I loved it. it was it was all that I really wanted at that point in time out of a Punisher movie.
Yeah, because like the first scene is him just like going into like a warehouse, isn't it? And just complete chaos.
He goes into like this mob mansion and just takes out everyone. It's insane.
Yeah,
it's like did anyone ever see that that movie Riccio, Story of Ricky?
Story of Ricky, the story of Ricky. Oh my god!
It was essentially like the comic answer to Story of Ricky. That's what it was.
I haven't seen that in such a long time. I remember in high school. Oh my god!
Oh, I own it. I actually I stumbled upon a scene. Someone put a scene of that on collegehumor.com back when I was in college, and I rewound the scene over and over and over again. Thought it was hilarious. Had to find out what this movie was.
Dude, it is so stupid.
Yeah, finally found what it was. I actually ended up having to have it order it from Suncoast Video, and and yeah, I would so yeah, I actually have a copy of it. I told so many of my college buddies about that movie too. Had them watch it.
One of my best friends growing up, Darren, put me on the Story of Ricky. We were in, I want to say we were sophomores, maybe freshmen or sophomores in high school, or we were eighth grade. We were eighth grade when we first watched the Story of Riccio. And I was like, what the hell did I just watch? Like, this is nuts. Like, people punching through other people's and using their guts to choke them, and like, it is nuts.
I gotta see this movie, man. What the hell?
It is nuts, man. I'll never forget watching that the first time. Like, did I really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? This is what we're gonna do? Because martial arts saves and does everything, saves everything. That's all that matters.
It's the what was the quote for Homer? It was like, it's the cause and the solution of all the problems.
Exactly. It's just so ridiculous though. There's times where they're just like, it's so anime style type stuff. Like, the big bad guys.
Crazy. It's
I gotta watch that.
I love it.
What was it called?
Riccio, RIKI-OH. Story of Ricky.
The Story of Ricky. Yeah, the Story of Ricky.
At the Wall of Hell. Riccio, the Wall of Hell.
No, so there's other Riccios. That's why I say the Story of Ricky is the one you want to look for.
Okay.
RIKI-OH.
Okay, I see it.
It is ridiculous. I mean, the one I saw was like on VHS. It was like an old movie. I think we ordered it from China or something like that, or Japan. I don't know where it was, but it was, dude. One dude was like a Cyclops. It was ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you.
Holy crap, man! So I just looked it up, and if you have it on DVD, it's worth $100 right now on Amazon.
I believe
it. That's crazy. It must be like a rare one left in stock. All right, I gotta check this out. I mean, there's one up here, I guess, for still $50, and that's Blu-ray. So, all right,
just rent it.
I'll check it out. Oh yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Brandon said, "I loved him in Kill the Irishman." That's what we're talking.
I don't. What's Ray? I looked up the cause of death, and it said it's like unknown. So like they didn't want to say anything, but he had died 4 days before his birthday, before his 59th birthday.
Oh my gosh, that is
birthday. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. He was rushed to the hospital from set, so he was filming something.
Oh, so something could have happened. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no one's talking about why.
Brandon Davis says, I have seen the Story of Ricky. I remember that. He was like One Punch Man in that movie. Yes, he was.
He was.
He was like One Punch Man. Yes, and that's what that's what type of craziness you're gonna get with this movie. It's awesome.
I'm for sure gonna watch it.
I saw the old school Showtime when cable was all we had.
Just the synopsis is like incarcerated for assault and manslaughter. A man survives in a futuristic prison by resorting to more extreme violence. Like, what? Like, okay.
I can't wait to hear what you think of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out how I can watch it, and I'm gonna check it out.
I know exactly how he's gonna respond. I know exactly how it's gonna be. It's gonna be just like this, guys.
Holy shit, that is crazy good.
It's gonna be
Bonkers.
Yeah,
exactly.
I can see that. Oh man. Well, speaking of, like, they're making an Imp Man 5.
Yeah, I saw.
I heard,
that.
yeah. I'm in.
The rumor. Oh yeah, always. So here, let's bring up this question real quick, and then we'll get into one more trailer and probably call it a night. Huge question: do you guys think Christian Bale Batman gets too much hate?
What are you talking about?
It's just his voice, right?
It's really just the voice.
Everything else is good.
Yeah, he's fine. I
thought he was a good Bruce. He was a good Batman.
Yeah, he's a good Bruce Wayne. His Batman was fine.
He's a top 3 Batman for me.
Yeah, I thought this is Christian Bale we're talking about. He's great in everything he's in. Really, the worst you could say about him in that role, like we said, was the voice, which has been like the subject of a lot of ridicule. Other than that, though, I thought he did great for like a grounded crime drama-esque, based in reality Batman. Even though The Dark Knight Rises wasn't quite my favorite, he always brought it, like, performance-wise. I was happy with him.
I think he's one of the best ones. I mean, still.
Me too.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah. I probably rank it, obviously in no particular order: Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Kevin Conroy, if we're counting the animated content. Ben Affleck was good. Just was.
So Ben Affleck is the best idea of Batman.
Yeah.
The best idea is him.
Mm-hmm.
The best actor is Michael Keaton, and Christian Bale was good. I mean, Christian Bale was a very good combination of all of them.
Yeah, and Nolan was going for a very specific vibe for that, like kind of there were comic booky elements, but for the most part, he made it, it felt grounded,
And it would have been good. He made Heath Ledger better.
Mm-hmm.
It took a good actor to bounce that off. So, I mean, he deserves credit for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bale was great. I actually remember kind of being over the moon when it was announced that he was cast. I'm like, that's not who I'd have expected. That kind of seems different from the roles that he usually goes for, but it's freaking Christian Bale.
Yeah,
the most method of the method actors. And it was pretty cool because I know he was just coming off The Machinist when he was doing Batman, or when he
The Batman Begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him with that, and he was obviously so skinny that no man should ever be that skinny. It was really bad. And they had told him, Nolan had told him, hey, put on as much weight as possible, and he did. He put on a bunch of weight, not fat weight, a lot of muscle, and he was too big to fit in the suit. So shooting was coming up soon in a few weeks, and he had a cut. So he's he went from being deathly ill, he shouldn't be alive,
to just straight
to skinny to I mean, unbelievably big. He gained all that weight. He did all that weightlifting, and then had to cut within 2 or 3 weeks. I think he had to cut something like 25 pounds or something like that. Something crazy.
Yep. I can't help but respect it. The man is committed to his craft.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, but those method actors, but that's once again Christian Bale doing that, Heath Ledger being a method actor, being stayed in character. He made it better. He made him better. So he's that one. I mean, come on, that's deserves something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would have loved to have seen what Heath Ledger would have been doing in his career at this point in time.
Yeah,
because that was really like that was going to be like a complete like career overhaul for him. Like he was going to start, you know, who knows what he was going to.
He's in some of my favorite movies, and I would have loved to see where he would have went. Because I mean, I don't mind. As a teen at the time, 10 Things I Hate About You. Thought that
I
was
love 10 Things I Hate About You.
Great movie.
That's a great.
I mean, what's it? A Knight's Tale is one of my
Tale.
favorite movies. Like anytime, right now, if I'm watching a TV.
Yep, A Knight's Tale, The Patriot. They kind of froze on me. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Hello? No, I froze. Where'd everyone go? Is it just me now? This is awkward.
Yeah, crazy. I had to everything was fine, and all of a sudden, just like stop.
Yeah,
What-
you
what
froze,
happened?
and I was just kind of. Yeah, I was kind of like, is it just me now? Where
I
did
don't know what
everyone
happened
go?
with that. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Thanks,
Yeah, anyway.
sweetheart.
But yeah. Heath Ledger, 10 Things I Hate About You. You know, A Knight's Tale, which is another great one. And I didn't appreciate A Knight's Tale like the first time I watched it, and then with each watch, I liked it more and more. Yeah, he was great. I would have loved to have seen what he would have been doing at, like I said, at this.
And seeing the Dark Knight. I mean, he made the Dark Knight. Honestly, I mean, can you imagine what would have happened? If he was around, would he have been in the Dark Knight Rises?
I feel like he would have, even potentially like in just a small cameo capacity. I think that there were bigger plans. Well, not necessarily bigger plans for that character, but I think in some capacity he would have shown up.
I think they would have broke him out somewhere, and it would have made all hell would have broke loose. It would have made a better story, because there's no one better than the Joker, and he's the best Joker that I've seen. So,
Oh yeah, and we've already whoever plays that role, heck, we saw Jared Leto had this. Whoever plays that role next is always going to be in his shadow.
exactly.
That's how great he played it.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
all
we're-
back
we're
here,
all back.
guys. I was like, StreamYard had to have done this, because this made no sense, and my internet just went like, just all of
my
a sudden.
internet just crapped out, and then I'm like, oh no, poor Brandon.
He was like, hello.
Like I was like Bueller.
But it's so funny because Brandon Davis said, I'm here. Don't worry about it.
Like, I got you.
And Tate, when he was off, he said, Lords of Dogtown is his
Yes.
second favorite.
That's my second favorite Heath Ledger. I love skateboarding. I could never skateboard. I was always big, so you have to be kind of like really skin and thin to be a good skateboarder. But I always loved it, and like Lords of Dogtown, the Z Boys and stuff like that. Like, and watching it was like even like for me, it's like I watched it later. I'm like, oh shit, that's the Joker. That's Heath Ledger. I was like, it took me like forever to figure that out. I was like, because he's just so different. you know, he has the surfer kind of voice, you know, like the stoner kind of voice kind of thing back then. And yeah, Lords of Dogtown is one of my favorite movies. It's really a good one.
Underrated.
But, yeah, super underrated. You know, but it's very niche. Like you gotta like skateboarding and surfing, or be kind of into like that kind of stuff, because it changed. It made skateboarding an actual thing. You know, I still want Tony Ava Vans. So Tony Ava is one of the original Z Boys. He has his own brand of Vans, kind of like Jordans and Nike. And well, I think Brian froze again. Yeah, he has his own like brand of Vans, and I to this day I want some Tony Ava Vans.
Coincidentally, you mentioned Vans. I actually just bought a new pair of Vans the day before yesterday.
I bought some today.
Yeah, I got I'm probably gonna get some more. Yeah, I got some gray ones.
Nice.
Gotta lace them up.
Okay, yeah. The classic style.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a new pair of like slip-ons, because I think those. Yeah. I think the slip-on Vans are just appropriate this time of year as it's getting nicer.
Yeah. I got wide feet, so like I have to find the wide ones, and they only make the old school in wide. So
yeah,
but I love Vans. I think those are more comfortable kind of things.
Yeah, but super comfy.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll wait till hopefully Brian comes back, and then we'll get to. Oh, there was one where I don't know if you guys brought it up with Andy. He goes, "Why does Patrick Bateman Batman get hate?" He goes, "Christian Bale was in Royal Deceit with Helen Mirren in '94." That just, I was laughing like when I was going through these comments when I got kicked off. And it's like in all of you blame Helen Mirren.
Why are you doing this, Andy? Why?
No. Oh, Brian, come back to the light. Everything just went black.
Of course.
See what let me see what you can you send that link again, Brandon, or Brandon Davis. I have to tell you guys apart. Oh, never mind. I got it. What was that you sent? Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah, share it. But we'll appreciate that. So click that. I can't promote it.
Yeah, you cannot do that. That's why I saw it the first time. I can't hear Tang now. Yeah, yes.
That was on me. I moved my mic. But I was like, if you want to click that link, go ahead. It's not a bad link. I can confirm. So I'm going to be using that link later.
Allegedly, he's not saying
allegedly.
This is allegedly he might.
I might look at it, see what it is. But cool. All right, mate. What do you guys want to do? You want to watch one more trailer, or you just want to call it a night?
TMNT, do it now. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Before we all start getting kicked out again.
Yeah.
Before this internet goes out again, I was like, "What the heck? This happened? My whole computer."
We could do TMNT, and then we could call it a night.
All right, I'm good with that. All right, let me sit up. All right, let's do it. All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we gotta check out the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the new trailer that just came out. I haven't seen it yet, so I think Brandon, you said you saw it, right?
Gave it a look. Before I say anything about it, let's all look at it together. I watched it one time.
Okay. Well, it came out a day ago. It's number 13 on trending, so it's getting a lot of views, which is good. All right, let's check it out. Let me know if you guys can hear it or not.
Nope.
Where we at? There we go.
Yeah.
All right, we've got too many customized ones now.
I'm awesome. Boys, where have you been?
We're just running errands.
That's it?
Look, we're really sorry, Splinter. Some of the guys wanted to get pizza, and I tried to talk them out of it.
You ratted us out. Hey, don't use that word that way.
I mean, it's 2020.
Hey, guys, if we weren't monsters that were shunned by society and we could do what we wanted, what would you guys do?
Go to high school. Maybe get a girlfriend.
Can you imagine that?
Not likely. This is insane. Turtle Mutant Karate Team. I want to know everything about you. Our dad is definitely not a giant rat. That makes me feel like he's a rat.
Police are baffled by the recent crime wave led by Superfly.
Nobody's ever seen his face.
Why?
Because he kills everyone who does.
Whoa. Cool.
No, not cool.
A bit cool.
Can I kick it?
We take out Superfly, and then everyone will think we're cool. They'll accept us.
Can I kick
He's making a deal tonight under the Brooklyn Bridge.
it? Can I kick?
What?
Whoa. Kick.
What the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh?
I can't believe there are other mutants.
You want to roll with us? Humans are never gonna like us. So we gonna let the mutants rule the earth.
People's, they got to go.
Okay, sort of a twist.
We can't stop him.
We gotta try.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
Can I kick it?
My son, Michelangelo, you have heart. Donatello, you have wisdom. Raphael, you have bravery. And Leonardo, honor.
Enough talk. I dream about fighting every night.
You've got a rage problem, right?
snap.
It's not a problem.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
All right. What'd you guys think?
Who wants
Go
to
ahead,
go
B.
first? I really liked it. I think it looks fun. I like the voice cast. I like the animation style. I like the kind of grimy, like it kind of reminds me of Spider-Verse, but if it were a little like grimier, almost like an oil painting, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that it's a nice little departure that the Turtles are actually voiced by like teenage kids this time. That was interesting because we're so used to them talking, sounding like 30-year-old men, in past movies. And there were definitely more martial arts in this trailer than there were in both Bay-produced movies, which is great. I don't know. I like the vibe that the trailer gets off, and nice little NWA reference by Ice Cube, voicing Superfly.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the only things I didn't like about it is they kind of did my boy Donnie dirty. He's my favorite turtle. I hate that putting glasses on him stuck, and the fact that he sounds like he's about 8 in this.
Was
But
it Donnie that sound like he's 8, or is that Mikey?
that was
Yeah,
Donnie. And Mikey's voice sounded deeper than his.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
It
should be flopped, right?
It should be
It-
flopped.
yeah,
Mikey should be the youngest one. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Mikey's like canonically the baby of the group.
Well,
And
So-
yeah, but I think it looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely seeing it. And Seth Rogen's got won a lot of goodwill with me, with I know he's known for being in stoner comedies, but he also is responsible for Invincible, Preacher, The Boys. So I think this is in good hands with him.
mm-hmm.
It looks like a fun TMNT movie. Like I said, it looks like it'll be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. What you got, Brian?
I am on the fence. Not sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure about how I feel about it and how the animation style is going to, really take hold with me. Because honestly, 'cause I like the Michael Bay ones. I thought they were fine. Not that I thought they were good. The best ones are still the ones in the '90s. Don't get me wrong; those are by far the best ones. But I didn't mind it. I like the idea of it. I thought that they. I mean, even that Michael Bay makes more sense when we're talking about the comic books now that we have.
I think
It really does. It follows that kind of thing. Like as a mutant, that you continue to grow, and now you're like 7 feet tall, and things like that. I mean, it makes sense. But I like this animation style, but I don't know if it's going to capture enough people for it to make the money that it should make. And because you kind of are isolating yourself to young boys and people that loved the Turtles before. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence and wondering, where it's gonna go. And that Donnie voice really does bother me, because every time I hear it, I'm like, dude, what the hell?
he sounds like he's about 8.
Like, it doesn't even make sense if you're all the same age and you're all, that doesn't make any sense. Like they're all like 2 weeks apart. It doesn't make sense to me. So, but
I could hit puberty before the other one.
Yeah, but it's not going to last years. Like, it's not good.
Yeah, I think it looks fun though. Yeah, one thing that I will give the Bay produced movies is they at least got the personalities of the Turtles right. I don't know, thought they were a little over designed. There weren't really any martial arts in the movies. They basically defeated the whole point of the concept of the word ninja by making them 8 feet tall with superhuman strength and bullet resistance. I'm like, why are you even using the word ninja in the title if you're going to give them all the physical advantages?
Yeah.
Megan Fox as April O'Neil, which was a total Bay move.
Surprising too. I didn't think she would ever work with him again.
Yeah, well, it's not like after getting fired from Transformers 3, it's not like she was doing a whole lot, so she probably came crawling back.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see with this one. I think I'm pretty interested in it, and have been since Seth Rogen announced that he was doing it. And the more I've kind of seen of it, like the more I'm pretty interested. And that voice cast is insane.
Yeah, they got so many people.
They got a lot of
Yeah.
They got so many. I think Seth Rogen called in every single favor.
Yeah.
he could.
Cool to see Jackie Chan as the voice of Splinter. That's gonna be fun. I'm sure there's people out there complaining about a Chinese guy voicing Splinter rather than a Japanese one, but at the same time, I'm like, it's Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
I can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, because what else are you gonna get? Like, well, first of all, they have what's his name? He was in the Flaming Hot. The guy who plays Monk. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, was Splinter and Michael Bay, and that was just horrible.
That was bad. That was
bad.
He was a very weird choice for Splinter. Like he just wasn't landing for me as Splinter.
It was almost like they didn't have anyone else there. Like, I know a guy.
Yeah.
I didn't bring him in.
Yeah, I mean the voice acting in that one I thought was bad. I mean Johnny Knoxville.
You know what? I didn't mind Johnny Knoxville as the voice of Leo. It was definitely a weird choice.
Yeah.
But I didn't think he was bad. He did kind of decent with like a lot of like Leo's more kind of stern or commanding lines. I thought he was okay.
Yeah,
but
he was okay. But every so often I heard Jackass.
Oh yeah, you can't help.
Every so often.
You can't help. But the guy who voiced him in the sequel was the same actor who did the motion capture for him. I think his name is like Pete Plozek or something like that. He fit Leo a lot more to me.
Yeah.
I thought, overall, I thought the voice cast, like we had Alan Richardson, aka Thad Castle, aka Jack Reacher, aka Ames in Fast X, playing Raph. I thought he was pretty decent, or pretty good actually. But yeah, I like the direction they're going with this one, and like I said, even though the Donnie and Mikey voices sound like they should be sound like they're ass backwards, I like the idea of actual teenage kids voicing the turtles this time. I think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
And man, if with April being black, if middle-aged men were mad about Ariel, you know, I'm avoiding message boards from now on if the Little Mermaid taught me anything, but I can only imagine how up in our arms they are right now.
with that. Yeah. Well, I mean, they made her black in the newest animated cartoon.
Yeah. Which I haven't really watched Rise of the TMNT, but
yeah, I haven't watched much of that one either.
It's like we were saying, like with Ariel, her character was never tied to her race, so
it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the story.
No, it does not.
No.
And I think she started like as like either black or of a mixed race in the initial comics anyway. So it's not like this is some departure, if you want to get technical.
Yeah. Like I said, when I don't know, it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, man. I mean, I think this looks really good. I love this kind of style of animation. You know,
I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
here's like a good example.
Yeah, it looks like an oil painting. I like the kind of crude, almost grimy style that they're going for.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Brandon Davis was saying. It looks like a mix of animation and claymation. You know, I can see like the claymation because it's kind of like that weird, like here. I guess it was like his hair. I guess it's supposed to be. You know, it's just got these swiggles in it. You know, so it's like almost like a careless.
It's almost like a rough, like a rough
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
I
But like
like
this shot I love. This shot I love. It's the clouds and everything, and then the way they look.
Yeah.
Because then then they kind of turn it on. When they're white, when their eyes turn all white. So
which is a good idea.
I'm into it. Yeah. So I'm definitely into it. I like it. It's definitely way more kiddie. I already heard a lot of negative stuff about it. Just the animation. When it comes to animation, they're like, it looks unfinished. And I like this kind of style.
I like it. It looks kind of like I like this kind of crude look because it wasn't what I expected. And
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, I got like weird Harley Quinn painting, so I like weird kind of animation styles, and this one seems pretty fun, and it looks like it's gonna match the madness that it all kind of is gonna be. Splinter wearing a mullet, though, I still don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, like a curly mullet.
Yeah,
like a fro mullet.
Yeah. But I'm glad to hear Jackie Chan for the first time because we haven't heard him in the last ones, so But even like the whole don't use that word. Oh, here you really don't see the mullet too much. He's got like a little hair there, and
he's decked out in like the same like the kind of robes reminiscent of the ones he wore in the 80s animated series.
Yeah, and it looks like down here it has like number one dad, which is hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, you have like that old robes and stuff like that. You can't have Splinter without like the old raggedy kind of robe looking thing.
No.
But even his teeth are all jacked up and stuff like that. So I like it. It looks different. It looks goofy in a good way. So I'm interested. I'm for sure gonna watch it. Look, they have a Michael Jai White posted in the background.
Is it?
It looks like it, don't it?
It does.
with his shirt off, with his
was 16 pack. Oh yeah, that looks like him.
That's hilarious.
If that is kind of awesome.
That's so funny.
That'd be a cool shout out to him. But yeah, man, I like it. I think it's gonna be good. A lot of people are complaining about it, but this one's made for kids. It's not one of those adult ones that we got in the late 80s, early 90s and stuff like that.
It's gonna be something that's gonna be interesting to see, and just kind of let them go and let's see where it goes.
Yeah. The 90s TMNT was the best. They even had Sam Rockwell.
Sure did.
Yep.
Did they?
Yep.
And which one?
in the first one from 1990.
Yeah.
He was one of the like kind of teenagers that were working for the Foot.
No shit, really?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah, regular or menthol. I think that was him.
Yeah. Jeez, that's funny. Yeah, that first one was still it still holds up. We should do a watch party for that one.
I'd love to do a watch party of that.
It still holds up. I watched it sometime like last year, and it just random. Like, you know what? I have the collection on my Vudu digital, movie library. I'm like, let me pop it in, and I'm like, damn, it still holds up. It is good. It is good. It looks good. The story is good. The action's good. So we should definitely do a watch party. That'll be something.
High foot. Do a high foot.
High foot. Oh man. Like I said, he used to. I used to really like Jackie Chan. Super Cop was awesome, but then I found out about how he disowned his daughter for being gay. Really, he's also a Chinese Communist Party puppet. Yeah, that I know. He's big time into his country's party
political
stuff.
scene.
Yeah. Political, yeah. But I didn't know that about his daughter.
Me neither.
But that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But spoke out against Hong Kong independence. Yeah, of course. He's been that more recently too. That's kind of a newer thing that people are finding out. So even though he made all his money from the Hong Kong International Film Distribution before China became an economic powerhouse, that's true.
They're paying up for a reason.
True. But Jackie Chan, if it's kind of if enough people don't know about it, then it's gonna be swept under the rug.
Yeah. And no one will know about it.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll see. I'm interested. I like it. That's cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Pretty much it as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So if you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna fish things up and then call it a night. But if you're watching a replay, thank you. Appreciate you checking out the video, checking our reaction to it. Seems like we're all kind of interested in it, for the most part. So let us know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this new version of the Ninja Turtles. Are you going to watch it? Does it look stupid? Does it look good? Does it look bad? Let us know. But hit that like button. Hit that bell notification with that subscribe button as well. Come join us every Monday and Thursday with our live shows. And you too could be part of the show like Brandon Davis and Andy. So make sure you hit that bell notification and join us. But we are out of here. Appreciate you guys. We're going to finish things up. Right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. I'm ready to call it a night.
I am so tired. I'm like,
Same.
Yeah.
Get up and go for a run.
Oh, jeez. But man, please, share the videos, share some stuff, hit some comments. We just announced our thank you video for 900, which is our third place prize. I don't know why I keep like price, like trying to make two words into one. But yeah, we're at 895 right now, so we're 5 away from 900, and then onward to 1,000. So. But cool. We're out of here. Appreciate you guys. We will see you guys on Monday, and we're going to talk about Spider-Man.
Yes, we are.
Super excited.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Do whatever the spider can.
I'm like, do I have a Spider-Man song? I don't. But, all right. Cool, guys. We will see you guys on Monday.
Thanks,
Later.
guys.
Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.